That's us now.
Do you say the same thing every time?
Is that what I say?
I don't know.
What about you?
Do you cut that out whenever this goes out? You go not at us now?
I can start whenever.
Oh, right.
It's literally up to me. I'm the editor.
Just wandering. Sorry, I've got lip gloss on. And it's the first time I've had lip gloss on in 100 years.
Is that lip gloss? Is that not lipstick?
No, it's lip gloss.
It's like red though. It's a colour. Is lip gloss not just like clear or see-through?
No. You get all colours.
That's where I've been going wrong.
Is that why you said to me you'd prefer I wore lip gloss to lipstick? Because there's no colour in it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's colour in it.
Get it off.
Anyone you've seen with lip gloss and you thought there was no colour has fooled you massively.
Where's my handbag? Did I get my baby website? Let's start this biatch. Shall we?
Yo, it's the Ocean Sean, back with the podcast and we get it done, am I right? And we about to go live with the big ordeal, so yo, connect your ears to the big headphones. Brand new segments, jokes and drugs. Here's your one from Derry, hard to be illegal in Macaberry. She owns Katya, he can't catch ya, put the whole you all like bam, bam, bam. He's so funny, eggs be running, he make it smileys from how they done it. Gal, jump over your wall like a free fall, make a coffee or tea. She was on the BINTM and he was on the IGT. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast.
Choo choo! All aboard!
It's time for the podcast.
This is my hat.
I know you look like a really hot train conductor.
Okay.
Say, tickets please, folks.
I just went choo choo all aboard.
Do you work for Thomas Tank Engine? What the fuck?
All aboard.
Nobody
They don't
says
say that, do they not?
No.
Well,
it's not 18th century England.
also the driver doesn't ask for your tickets. That's a ticket.
That's why I said
collector.
Conductor.
Tickets, please.
There you go.
The best rule yet.
Speaking of tickets, we actually have 2 tickets to give away.
Yeah.
Myself and Diona, we are at Pug Uglies.
That was a really lovely segue. Well done.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was good.
It sounds really professional too when you don't mention it and you just sort of keep going, but then you brought it up and it's almost like, what now?
Like we'd planned it.
Tomorrow night we're in Pug Uglies in Belfast City Centre. Tomorrow, I mean Thursday.
Thursday the 13th.
Thursday the 13th. Unlucky for nobody. And we're in Pug Uglies tomorrow night and we actually have 2 free tickets to give away. So if you're listening to this podcast sometime in the next 24 hours or even in the next few hours, I think, because this goes out on Wednesday night on Facebook Live. So this will be going out this evening.
At 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
So obviously, if you're listening to the audio of this, you need to go to the video on the Facebook that's on at 8 p.m.
Sometime between 8 and 8:30, basically. Yeah. And what we're going to be doing is, how you can win tickets. It's very simple. All you have to do is share this video right here and comment underneath this video in the comment section and just write done.
No, let's think of something funnier than done. Done is boring.
Okay, pick an STD.
Yes.
And underneath the video write which STD you have. But it has to be capital letters as if you're...
You don't necessarily have to have it. You can just like the word.
No, I want people to get an STD before...
So get an STD before 8 o'clock the night.
But then nobody will know. They'll literally have to go.
Right, when this starts now, you've got to the end of the video, so you've got about 25 minutes to go get yourself an STD, get diagnosed, come back and let us know which one you have.
Yeah.
That's how you win a ticket. 2 tickets.
So how do you get an STD? What sort of ideas can we give our listeners or our viewers to go out and get an STD? Maybe stick Oscar Pistorius's trainer up you? Would that get you an STD?
What?
If you got one of his trainers?
You could go to your local centre and act loose.
Act loose, that's a good one.
Act available.
That's good. What you could do is maybe... what would you do here? Maybe...
You could go to a bar that says like pub grub. You buy like a drink for an ornament, make it look like you're hammered, but you've just got one. So just hold like a West Coast cooler and shout, "Who wants free beaches?"
Or what you could do is go into Thompson's garage and just basically bump and grind on one of their toilet seats.
Yeah.
You could do that.
You might have to get the staff to let you in because I don't think they open till about 11 at night. So
just break a window. You'll be alright.
So there's loads of options. I'm sure there's other ways too. You get creative.
There's one other way.
We're always encouraging creativity.
There's one other way. You could download some James Arthur music and then stick one of your earphones up you.
Sean, yours are violent.
So that's what you have to do. Tell us which STD you have in the comment section of the video, but you have to share the video first.
And for bonus points, tell us how you got it.
And tell us how you got it. And the most interesting one...
We'll get 2 tickets to Pug Uglies tomorrow night.
We'll get 2 tickets to
For
Pug
more of
Uglies.
this.
And we'll be invited to the podcast next week to give us both that STD.
Yes.
Only if it's a girl.
Yeah.
Only if it's a girl.
I'm happy for any
down with
gender.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm down for that. So yeah, obviously we're doing Pug Uglies tomorrow night. I'm opening, Sean's headlining, and Dave Elliott, who runs the comedy club, is the MC. Also, it's the last Pug Uglies of 2018.
No way.
I think Dave said that's his
Right.
last one. Then he's taking a well-deserved break.
Are we pinting after? No.
Well, we have our staff do next Wednesday
We do. We made ourselves our own staff do because we're
from like
obviously
6 years ago.
we're both self-employed, so we have no option other than to just celebrate our own achievements on our own.
Yeah. And we've been doing it every year, and we usually go and do like the Belfast markets, decide they're far too dear, and then go to Witherspoons. It's usually how it works.
Yeah. So so get sharing the video, comment your STD and stuff underneath, and you could win 2 free tickets to Pug Uglies tomorrow night. I should have just done the gigs thing, and that's how we started with the jingle. We should have done that to start off.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We're getting straight into it. We're getting elbow deep. By the way, what time's Gwen's surprise birthday party tonight?
Right. Right. Listen, my belt is stylish, and Sean keeps getting on as if he keeps to ask me when's the rodeo.
You're 100% going to a barn dance tonight.
But I'm just wearing ripped jeans.
It's
and
nice. I'm not saying it's shit. Look at I'm saying it's actually nice.
Do you love it?
You've pure got your knees out, like, which is a bit slutty, but
I mean, but I'm trying to get an STD.
how are you? Do you want to go to Pug Uglies tomorrow night? I'll get you a ticket.
By the way, Gwen is from Gavin and Stacey, for anybody that doesn't know that.
Yeah.
One of the best UK TV shows.
We always watch the Christmas special on Christmas Eve
I
night,
was
don't
just
we?
about to say about the Christmas special, yeah.
It's really good, like.
What happens in the Christmas special? I can't remember now. Is there only one?
Doris, will you be joining us for the mint
Baileys. That's right.
To be honest.
I've been.
to be
I'm
honest,
I'm
Brennan,
absolutely
twatted.
twatted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great.
Is there
She's
only-
dead. I think I tell you this every year, and I don't know if you
Mm.
forget, and you're like, is she really? But yeah, she's dead.
No, I know, but she was very old when they filmed it.
I know, but it's
And
still
then-
sad.
Because then also you forget about like all those sort of classic shows that you watch at Christmas. Like we would rewatch The Royal Family as well.
Yeah.
We did watch some of them recently.
And there's quite a few dead from that.
Twiggy's dead.
Twiggy.
Nana Norma.
Yeah. There's another one, isn't there?
Carolina Hearn. Denise.
No, what do you call him? Mary and Joe? Is Joe not dead? No, he's in Emmerdale or something, isn't he?
No,
Mary's dead. Mary's dead.
Mary's dead.
That's what it was.
Which, by the way, is the punchline to a joke that I can never remember the joke.
Mary's dead?
Mary's dead. But you have to say it, I guess, Mary's dead. Like through your nasal, like through your nose, like nasally. There's this joke, and I swear to God, I used to tell it when I was in primary school. I'd like my man and dad found it hilarious. And oh no, the punchline was Mary fell. I don't remember the joke or the punchline.
Right. So at this point, her whole family are just in tears, and then you're like, sorry, actually, I got it wrong. She's not dead.
She just fell.
She just slipped.
It's like, do you remember in Big Brother, David's dead?
That
was
one of the
best.
finest moments of TV of all time. That
I
was
hate
amazing.
reality TV, but that is enough reason to keep pumping money into it.
Yeah, definitely. And then they sold T-shirts and stuff after that, didn't they?
Yeah.
David's dead.
So what happened
And then he
was
did die.
David Bowie's
No, not David Bowie.
Guest.
Guest.
But David Bowie's ex-wife was on it,
All right.
and I'm not having. But she got a phone call to say that David had died when she was on Big Brother. Now they were married for something like 6 months. I think 50 years ago, but she still uses his name, which is mad. That's just for the fame and the money, isn't it?
Hmm.
And then
What was her name?
I don't know, somebody Bowie.
Mrs. Bowie.
And then she got told in the diary room that he was dead. Is it David Bowie?
Don't know. I don't think so.
Is David Bowie dead?
Was David Bowie not gay? No.
Okay,
Yeah. David Bowie's
Right,
dead.
well, then
Yeah.
it's David Bowie.
This is fucking morbid. We need to move on from
No,
this
but anyway,
as soon
and
as
then
possible.
she got the phone call. She got told in the diary room, and then she went out and told one of the other people there, and she was like, "David's dead," and the girl fucking was mad and was crying her eyes out and was like, oh my God. And she thought it was David Guest, who was one of the other
He was in bed
housemates at
sick?
the time. And she could see him through the glass windows, and he was lying in his bed sick with his hands, like having a nap. And she was like, oh my God, David's
It
dead.
was phenomenal, wasn't it? It was
For about 20
it's-
minutes.
It has to be on YouTube. What I'd love to do is just actually cut to it right now, and people could watch it. But it's maybe 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
and
just look it up
it's-
yourself, David.
Look it up, it's
Probably just
amazing.
David's dead, Big Brother.
It's amazing.
It is hilarious, yeah.
Yeah. Theresa May it could be gone by the time we post this video tonight.
I know, yeah. From
Strange times. Do you know that much
one
has
set
happened?
of failed careers to another.
That much has happened with Brexit. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I think
No idea.
they're voting for. Is it that they? Well, yeah, they do a vote of no confidence. So if they don't believe in their prime minister, that they don't have confidence in her to fulfil her duties, then she can be withdrawn from her post. So that's what happens. There has to be a majority vote in Westminster that she is incapable. But then somebody else in her party runs for leadership, so it has to be somebody from a Conservative party then who would run. You know what I mean? But then this is the thing: is that a lot of people are saying online, like I agree too. I can't keep up. That the people who would dare fill her boots are people who would love a hard border and who would prefer a no deal with Europe. So we'd probably end up worse off with somebody else. Do you know what? But Theresa May looks like and sounds like and gets on like alright, like somebody pure, just hard faced and stern. But she has taken so much shit, hasn't she?
It's unbelievable. Like, imagine that was your mum or your grandmother
I
or
know.
something. It would be really, really, it would be horrible. Do you know what I mean? Like, people just sort of think that people, once they're in power, that they're just bulletproof.
Yeah.
When I'm sure they still have feelings. It's the same with Arlene Foster and stuff too. Like, I know whether you agree with her or don't agree with her, she's still a mum. She's still
Yeah.
possibly a granny. She's still...
Do you know Arlene Foster's in her early 40s?
No way.
I swear to God, learned
No,
that
she's
last
not.
night off a makeup artist who said she's 2 years older than me.
Where's my phone?
She's
We're
not as
recording
old
on
as you
it.
think. Okay, Google. What age is Arlene Foster?
53.
48.
48. I'm
I
still
would have given her
closer.
10 years more than that.
Yeah.
She's 10 years, she's 12 years younger than your ma. Sorry, Jonah, for telling your age on Facebook.
She's 13 years older than me.
Like, she seems a lot older, but it's maybe just her position of power. You put her, like, she's a lot older. I'm not saying she looks really old, but she just, maybe because she's in a position of power. But they just get so much shite, don't they?
Yeah.
It would be hard as a human being on a humane level to deal with that amount of hatred every day, wouldn't it?
I know.
But then hatred breeds hatred, and Arlene
That's it.
Foster definitely breeds hatred, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
you almost bring it on yourself. But I
Yeah.
would love to get Arlene Foster on the podcast and just sit her down and just not even mention politics. Not talk about her views, not talk about anything. Well, obviously talk about stuff or it'd be a shit podcast, but I mean talk about just how's the family? What do you do in your time off? Do you know what I mean? What
Oh, really?
What Netflix show do you binge on? Just
Do you care?
random stuff like that. Well, I don't know. There's a person behind the fucking evilness, isn't there?
I don't care.
Do you know?
No. Anyway, that's enough about
So you
politics.
wouldn't
'cause
listen
it's
then?
all- No.
No.
I'll bow that one. I keep getting lip gloss all over this microphone as well.
Don't go so close.
I know, but I feel like I just keep ending up touching it with my lips. End up going, mate, I'm cheating on you constantly with this microphone.
That's what she said.
Yeah. But then you talked over it after, and then it was almost like what you said after wasn't that, but by the time I got to it,
I'm really sorry.
it's alright. It's
Also,
alright.
also next week I have a really lovely thing coming out with the BBC, which I shot last night, which is a really nice thing to be involved in. So it's like a nostalgic look back at 2018 and everything that the BBC have made. And a brilliant poet called Colin Hazard wrote a class poem, actually, a really class poem, just about like our wee country, but without being as corny as that, and about just sort of the nice things and the dark things. There's light and shade in the poem, and then there'll be like a lovely montage of all the things the BBC and I have made with me coming back to me reciting the poem, and that's going to be on TV from the 19th, which is next Wednesday, which is during our staff day will be rubber ducked. I'll not see the first broadcast of it.
We'll go to a bar that has TVs and we'll ask them to stick it on.
Stick it on. I'm going to come on for a minute and a half. Put it on.
Big time.
Yeah.
Is it the 1.5-minute version? Because you shot a few different versions, didn't you?
There's a 2-minute version that's used internally, a 1-minute version for TV, and I think a 90-second version for social media. You know what I mean?
I was actually asked to shoot a pilot for the BBC about 6 months ago, but I had to turn it down. Do you know what I mean? Like, how would I get through airport security with a gun? You know what I mean?
I knew that was coming, but it's good. I thought you were going to have a drum like I put in
I just pressed the first thing that came up. I don't even remember making that.
Can I tell you the story, right? You
All
know
about
this.
how your life got flipped, turned upside down.
No.
You want to take a minute, sit right there. How you became
done?
the queen of a town called...
Derriere.
No. Is there nowhere local rhymes with R?
Kildare.
Kildare. Not local, but off you go.
I mean, it is. But anyway, it's just that reminded me of it. On our wedding day, we had hired a musician who would sing our first song, a musician who was there earlier on doing music, and that was part of the gig. But the night before, that musician, I'll not name the person, but text Sean and asked what was the song I was supposed to learn, or was I supposed to learn a song for your first dance? And then Sean was like, oh, yeah, and he's like, oh, I've been really, really busy, I'm really sorry. So that was grand. But we had a version online that we loved anyway.
A backup version, wasn't it? It was a backup
Yeah.
in case things
Which
went tits up or
was
anything
quite
happened.
shite because we did want it sang live, and that's what you do prefer. So I was trying not to be annoyed on the day because you don't want to ruin your day by being annoyed over things. But so we had In My Life by the Beatles, but a Dave Matthews version of it, and there's the only version online he sings at a concert. It's a live version, isn't it? So he's singing it at a concert. He's playing it acoustically, the song, and there's thousands of people in the audience. But there's an instrumental in the middle of about 20 seconds where the crowd all go like, whoa, do you know what I mean? Like in the audience of the gig. So obviously that was the track that was being played at our first dance.
Yeah.
And whenever we're having our first dance and we're like looking lovingly in each other's eyes and all, and then I heard all this like mad rapturous round of applause, and I was all like, everyone in our wedding's going wild. And I looked around and realised it was just the track on YouTube. And everyone was just standing watching. And I was like, oh shit, I thought like everyone was getting dead excited for us, but so it was a wee bit cringe.
Ah, well. It was good though.
Yeah.
It's a good wee day out,
At your face.
wasn't it?
Okay. Worth every penny.
Every cent, because it was down south.
Aye, but like lots of people got paid in the north as well. You know what I mean? Like I bought my dress in the north, all those sorts of things. But yeah, I just thought that was a really cringe moment.
Do you know the amount of people? I tried to find the actual, like a proper released version of that song by
there is
Dave
none.
Matthews Band, and it was just like I checked forums and everything. It was just people going, "Please release this! Like,
Aye.
please record it in the studio and release this because so many people want it, and so many people use it as their first dance for their wedding."
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't realise is that a lot of actual Liverpool supporters use it as their first dance, and there's
as their first dance as well?
yeah, because it's like it's a nice, lovely song. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time,
Yeah.
there's an extra meaning to it because Istanbul, like that song, reminds Liverpool supporters of Istanbul.
Because I think we might have talked about it on like a really early episodes of our podcast, but Sean was like, oh, what do you hear this song? This is what we should do for our first dance. And then he played that version of it, like the Dave Matthews Band version. I was like, oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, we'll definitely have that sold in like straight away from hearing it. And then it was months later, we were sitting having a drink one night, and you showed me the video from Istanbul where it's, what do you call him?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery in like this real rich Scottish dulcet tones speaks the lyrics of the song over this famous video of Liverpool. Are they winning or something?
Yeah, when they won the Champions League in 2005.
Aye, and then I was like, that's exactly why Sean wanted that song as our first dance. It's a fucking Liverpool song.
Yeah, but it has great memories for me, and now when we split up, it's going to be like, I can't watch Istanbul again. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it has that special connection where it's now, you know, 2 of the fucking half a dozen best days of my life. It's like it's combined.
That
together.
sounds like he's shitting all over our weddings. All 2 of the like half a dozen, as if like he really loved like office party in 2006. Sean has 3 children, which is obviously you're talking about their births.
Yeah, of course.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what else are you mad about in those half a dozen days?
And then my surprise birthday party last week, which was pretty cool.
Did you love that too?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's good. I need to put a photograph up of you coming on Instagram because that's ticked off the box of my surprise for you.
Oh yeah.
And do you know what I was gonna do? So I made like a 30 before 30 last year. I have about 4 of them done.
Yeah.
Out of the 30. Some of them are like long term ones, which I won't do, but anyway. One of the ones that I was gonna do was get you a cabin.
You were going to get me a cabin?
Yeah, I was gonna pay for someone to build it and then they come and deliver it once it's built.
Did it myself though, didn't I?
But you made one yourself, so it was
No.
like, well, now I can't do that, so just threw you a
well.
birthday party instead.
That was great. Do you know what? It was brilliant. And one thing you did as well, which was great, a great touch, and everybody loved it. You just made like about 60 quid's worth of mojitos.
Yeah.
And it put it into like we have like a big jar up here, and it's just like a little nozzle on the bottom of it, and you just work away yourself.
Everyone
and
just got
everyone
piddled for
was
free. It was great.
chinned, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it was a great night. So we do one of our games here.
Do you want to? What do you want to play first?
Well,
We'll do the Google search first.
right, okay. I need to bring my laptop over to me so that you don't peek. Also,
I'll not pick, don't
it's
worry.
because I'm blind.
So we're doing Google search?
Yeah.
Here's the jingle.
So she's typing in the search on Google, but she's stopping only halfway through. And he's trying to finish her sentence for her, but he hasn't got a fucking clue. What?
So what have you got for me this week?
Oh, you are pitting the audio in us. I don't know why I was thinking people won't be able to hear these.
Yeah, it's because we went Instagram live on the last one, and it was different. I'm not looking. Don't worry. I'm not going to look at your laptop. What have
Right.
you got for me?
Can elves.
And that's it.
Can elves. And these are all almost one-worded endings.
Can elves enter limbo dancing competitions?
No, they can't.
No?
There's rules against it.
Can elves comfortably wear headphones?
Why?
They've got big pointy ears, don't they?
Oh, yeah. But so do I. One of mine says.
No, it's not.
Well,
Am I right in any of these?
No.
Right, I'm going to have to play the jingle here, or the sound
wait.
effect.
That sounded exactly like it.
Didn't it? Brilliant. It sounds like, what do you call him? Kevin Malone from The Office.
Awesome.
Yeah. Can elves receive Christmas presents from Santa? It has to be up there,
It's not, but that's a really good question.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, do they see all their presents? Do they go, oh, fuck, I ordered that?
Aye.
As it's going past the wee conveyor belt?
I know. I don't think so. I think they just live to give. Right. These are...
That's what she said.
They live to give.
They like to give.
Live to give.
They live to give. Same thing.
So these are all one-worded answers, except one of them has two.
Can elves publicise when they move house? Or is everything low-key?
You just know that one's wrong, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the third time, all of these are one-word answers.
Can elves poo?
No. Why wouldn't they?
They can't poo.
Oh, that's not on here. I don't know if they can do that. It's not something I've searched before.
Can elves swim?
Oh, I was thinking that, but it's not. I
It's not up
actually
there?
read one of these wrong and thought it said swim. It looks nothing like swim, but I've got bad eyesight.
Right, okay. Can
Do you
elves...
want me to help you out?
Not yet. Can elves work as garden gnomes the other 11 months of the year?
No, too many words.
Can elves fly?
Yeah. Third, second.
So how many have I got? One?
You've got one, and I gave it to you basically. Can elves...
That's what she said.
Can elves travel?
No. Do you mean like interrailing and
Yeah.
if they want to go on a holiday around Europe?
Or double bounce when playing basketball. It's called travelling. Don't worry about it.
Oh, why?
Can elves sing?
No. But I imagine they can very well.
Do you think so?
Elves and dwarves are great at it, both of
Elves
them.
Presley.
Hi ho. And then
I'm not going to look. Can elves emigrate?
No.
I think you're going to have to tell me. This is actually
Can elves...
sleep,
Yeah. Can elves...
die,
Yeah. Can elves...
yawn,
What are we doing right now?
podcast, talk.
Yeah.
Of course they can talk.
And the last one is, can elves be
Taller.
than...
Can they be taller than Jesus, Santa, each other?
Can elves be female? Which is a weird question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
Because, like... But that's not... Like, obviously, lots of people have asked that question to Google.
Mm.
Can
Is that
elves
us?
be...
Is that all fake?
That's it. Well done. Well done on getting none of them.
I know. That's
Like,
embarrassing.
none of them. I had to give you all them.
I know. Right, this camera only lasts for like 26 minutes, so we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Keep it here.
Ever gotten out of the shower and your bathroom mirror has not been steamed up? Get in contact today because you could be entitled to condensation.
And welcome back to the podcast. This is us. How have you been since that little break?
Oh, great, yeah.
Did you do a wee poo? Yeah. Many wipes.
1, 2, Uniflu.
All right.
Remember that ad?
Yeah.
1, 2, Uniflu.
It's good, isn't it?
So good.
What was it advertising? Flu tablets?
Flu, yeah. It was a guy, it was a wee cartoon guy, and he was in like a boxing ring. And he was
Oh,
beating
yeah,
up
yeah.
the flu. I think he was beating up a massive nose that was all red and had the flu or had the cold.
Right.
And he was like, 1, 2, Uniflu. Beat it up with 2 punches.
Fair play to him.
Like I would do to anyone what crossed me.
Right, what do you want to do next? What, we play another game?
Aye, okay.
Or do you want topical joke of the week?
Yeah, okay. Let's give us
Do you want
tropical.
topical joke of the week?
Give us the tropical joke of the week.
Tropical joke of the week.
Aye. We'll
Yeah,
do that
we-
in the summer.
Topical joke of the week. Topical joke of the week. Okay, my topical joke of the week this week is also Christmas based. I think was last week's Christmas based.
Think so.
Yeah. Well, this week is Christmas based as well. Do you know, it's good fun. It's all in the Christmas spirit. So here is my topical joke of the week. Let me just get the sound effect right.
Sorry, I've yawned, which probably isn't great encouragement. It's only because I'm...
Better than yawning at the end of the joke, isn't it? Right, okay. So here we go. So last Christmas morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, I get a knock on my front door, right? It was the PSNI. I'm saying this to you, like, you know, you were there. Get a knock on the door, it's the PSNI, and they told me that we had been robbed, and thieves literally stole £10,000 worth of presents. They had stole my son's Harry Potter Lego set. They stole a Superman costume that I had for my nephew. They stole Diona's diet pills. And I called Diona and I called my kids down the stairs, and when I told them, they were absolutely devastated. But you know, on the plus side, all I spent last year was 20 quid on a police costume for my friend. That's
Okay. Well done. Why is someone screaming? I've asked that before. That is not a sound effect that you should be using. Totally humour.
oh, well done.
I do not use nor condone diet pills, by the way. This is just
I was
I'm just
joking. Yeah.
often
I
the
know you
butt
really
of
don't,
Sean's
do you?
joke, which is
I know,
lovely.
I know. Just it makes it funnier, doesn't it?
Makes it so much funnier. Without that bit, joke would have been shite.
Yeah. So there
Um,
we go, topical joke of the week, and we're going to do something different this week as well. Just while on the Christmas theme, it's another
Yeah,
segue. Isn't that what it's called? A segue.
a segue. Yeah,
And another.
yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to test each other, and it's something that people can play at home
Yeah.
as well. It's a Christmas quiz, so we've gathered 5 questions each.
Do we have a jingle?
I can play one.
But it's for a Christmas quiz.
Yeah.
Did-
Do you want a jingle?
I mean, do you have a Christmas quiz jingle?
Yeah.
Since when?
The Christmas quiz. The Christmas quiz. There we go. It's the Christmas quiz.
Lovely.
So we've got 5 questions each that we have concocted ourselves. And these are general knowledge kind of Christmas questions, I gather. Hopefully they're not about what presents you got when you were fucking 14.
You asked me, so you asked me your questions. We'll see what I get out of 5. I'll ask you mine. We'll see what we get out of 5. See who bit 2.
You don't want to go one at a time, or how do you want to do it?
We could do.
Okay.
What would you rather?
I'll do it.
You do yours first, then I'll do
yeah.
mine.
I was
Okay,
going
so
to
then we
toss a
can
coin to see who goes first,
You
but
can-
we'll just get
age
stuck straight
before
in.
beauty.
So let us know in the comment section if you want to play along yourself. Let us know how many you got right, and don't be fucking cheating, right? So, question 1: what are the names of the 2 bad guys in Home Alone? They are also known as the Wet Bandits
Aye,
or the Sticky Bandits.
the sticky bandits.
But what are their names?
No,
Raymond?
am I on the right track with an R?
No.
Oh, that's something. I see. To be honest, I can't remember the names of like your kids. I'm bad with names.
Matilda, Beyonce, and
Oh, these your kids?
Carrickfergus.
Okay. I'm not gonna get them.
No?
No.
Harry and Marv.
Ah, yeah. See, now you say it.
I know, you know, once you know,
Of
don't
course,
you?
yeah.
Once you know, you know.
Once you hear it, you know it's
So there we
right.
go, that's the first one. Do I just do all 5 of mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. What year was Elf released? Question 2.
Elf was released in 2008.
That would make the movie 10 years old this year. It was released in 2003. The movie is 15 years old.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, because we looked this up. We looked this up last week because we thought because Will Ferrell's your age and younger than you in the film.
He's 36. He's a year older than me in the
In
film.
the film? Okay.
Whereas now he's 51.
51.
Yeah.
Quick
So
maths.
0 out of 2. Third one. When is Hogmanay? Hogmanay.
Hogmanay. We watched this in a TV show where they celebrate Hogmanay.
When is it though?
September. New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve in Scotland. New Year's Eve in Scotland, isn't it?
All over, I think. It's
But
just,
like
it's
they
just a term
celebrate
for
it in Scotland.
Yeah, yeah.
Woohoo!
Well done. 1 out of 3, despite being told the answer.
No.
Number 4. Who sang Little Drummer Boy / Peace on Earth?
Prince.
I
I know what the song is. Prince.
He comes to the front door, lets him in, have a
Oh,
wee chat,
Cliff Richard.
do a wee bit on the
Is it?
piano.
This you're not helping. I know
2
the song.
people. You need 2 people. You mentioned
Harry
one of
and
them
Marv.
earlier, and he is now dead. You mentioned one of them earlier. We talked about him.
David Bowie.
Yep, David Bowie is one of
And-
them. And the other one
C.
is, his first name is like the sound effect that I played when we get the correct answer.
Ding. Ping. Ping. Goo. Bing.
Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby.
There we
Okay.
go. So I'll give you
Half a point.
half a point. So you're
So
1.5
if I
out of 4. Last question.
Mm-hmm.
Last question. In the movie The Holiday, what was Cameron Diaz's occupation?
Magazine editor, magazine CEO of a magazine journalist, editor, journalist.
Well done. Got it wrong. She makes movie trailers.
That's right, isn't it?
That is 2.5 out of
It's
5.
Kate
You got
Winslet that works in a.
bookshop. I don't know. I can't remember.
She does something to do with journalist. She's a PA.
Vlogger?
No, there's no vloggers back in.
No.
No. So what did I get out of 5?
2.5 out of 5.
That's all right.
Do you want to hear a fact or two about the movie The Holiday, or would you rather not?
Aye, if you want.
Um,
I'd love to.
the characters that all the main 4 play, they were pretty much written for those characters.
Those
Or
characters
sorry,
written for those actors.
Those characters were written for those actors. Another one, the house that she moves to,
Who?
was actually Cameron Diaz, who
Moves- Okay.
Kate Winslet owns,
Yeah.
was actually purpose built for that movie in the middle of a field, and it took a week to build it.
A whole house.
Yeah, and it cost £1 million to make it.
Surely they could have. You could have given them your cottage in Donegal, your dad's cottage.
Got it done.
That's the same thing.
I know, but it's a
Surely
shithole.
that was such a waste of money.
I know, but it's when you look at it though, it's like it's the most picturesque Christmas kind of place where you want to stay.
Seems like a
Not
waste of
some
money.
fucking tin shed in the middle of Donegal. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but they could have done. There's bound to be lovely cottages that got all over the place.
I know, but there's no phone signal.
Okay.
Another one as well. They actually had a snow machine, but it actually snowed itself when they were making it.
Ah,
So they got a snow machine in for no reason.
japers.
So there we go.
Right. Where's my stuff? Right, so 2.5 out of 5 ain't bad.
Fully confident here, fully expecting to beat you.
Are you? Number 1. Do they know it's Christmas time at all?
It's Christmas time. Yeah.
Yep, they must have because it's on the same day every year.
Yes.
Ding ding.
No, we didn't
You
do it
didn't
for
do it
yours.
for- oh,
Sorry.
did we
No.
So you've got 1. 2. Can I eat a mince pie if I'm a vegetarian?
Can you eat a mince pie if you're vegetarian? The answer is yes, because it is made with raisins and mush.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Neither vegetarians nor otherwise should eat such shite, is the answer.
Is
But that's the
Is there
answer to
meat
the
in it?
quiz.
But is there meat in it?
Didn't ask that, did I? But there isn't. No, it's dried fruit.
Didn't know you were playing prison rules.
3. Is a puppy just for Christmas?
No. If you stick it in the freezer, the meat will last until Easter.
I wrote yes,
Bollocks.
and then you can chuck it in the wheelie bin come the new year.
Oh, no, that's cats. You stick the cat in the bin.
Oh yeah.
Can't put a dog in
Well,
the bin.
that's the answer I've got here. So that's it. That is.
All right, okay.
So you've got
what,
1.
1 out of 3?
Number 4. According to Destiny's Child, on the first day of Christmas, what did my baby give to me?
On the first day of Christmas, my true love is me. 5 gold
First day of
rings.
Christmas? That's obviously the 5th.
1 gold ring.
Quality TIME.
Quality TIME.
And just as a bit of trivia, on the 6th day, he gave her a crop jacket and dirty denim jeans.
Really?
I think on the 8th day, he gave her a pair of Chloe shades and a belly button ring.
All right.
Something like that.
That's not the video where she like fucking texts him on Microsoft Excel or something. Is
That's Kelly Rowland and Nelly.
it? Oh yeah. I hate that
Dilemma.
song. Yeah.
I love it. So you've got 1 out of 4.
All right.
Last question.
Will you give me half a point for the mince pies one because it was
Yeah.
almost like a trick question?
Okay. Well,
So
aren't
this-
they
this
all?
for a tiebreaker?
Yeah, this is for a tiebreaker. Okay. How much did Tamara save to buy Christmas presents for her loved ones in the 1995 Christmas episode of Sister Sister?
$100.
$8.
That is so.
Her twin sister Tia saved 490, so collectively they had 498, but they had to give it to a loan shark that arrived for their granda.
Right. Okay.
So 1.5 out of 5.
Yeah, pretty much. And the winner is. Give me your hand. Diona.
No,
Well
what did
done.
you do this? You did this last week for Accent Wars?
Oh yeah, but then you got me to hold your mic, whereas you're probably making a lot of noise now.
No,
go,
I'm
go,
not
go,
at
go,
all.
go, go. It's only fair. Well done. Well done. Fair play to you.
Thanks.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that was the Christmas quiz, and we'll do something different next week. Maybe we should go carol singing next week. We should go carol singing, but play like we should do hip hop songs.
Well, we should do that Destiny's Child one.
I don't know the words to that. You
Well,
could do it,
You could learn them.
and I could do PE 2000 by Puff Daddy.
What's that?
Yeah, that's right, Puff. That's what I'm talking about.
That's not Christmas either.
No, not a bit. Unless I do
You
a
wonder
different
what
one.
constitutes as a Christmas song, because there's songs that come on like Christmas playlists on TV, and I'm like, that's not Christmas.
I
Did you not
know.
say a Little Mix song? They put bells on it or something?
Sha-la-la-la, that one. But yeah, they put Christmas bells on it because it was out in December, I think, but that's a good Christmas song. I like that one. It's
Yeah,
good.
but-
It's fresh too, do you know what I mean? It's not the same, it's Christmas time, or
I know, but I like
Christmas
the
time,
classic
mistletoe.
ones.
Oh, I know, but geez, you've heard them the past.
Yeah, but then they're the
29
Christmas
years.
songs. I think the new ones, like I can't. They
Justin
don't.
Bieber, Mistletoe's good as well. And so is Kelly Clarkson's
That one is good.
one is good. And Leona Lewis's one's decent as well.
I'm not mad about the
Video's a
Leon
bit
Lewis
shite,
one.
do you know what I mean?
Who?
The video's a bit shite,
Yeah,
but
that one. Dun, 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 dun.
that one.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Accent Wars. Will we get straight into it? Keep her lit here, will we?
Right.
You ready for Accent Wars? Hey, I've got a jingle. I didn't make a jingle for nothing. Calm yourself.
Sean versus Diona in Accent Wars.
Right, Accent Wars. Myself versus Diona. We both have to read out
Oh,
Donald
Donald
Trump's
Trump's latest
tweet. in the voice or style in which Diona has selected a dozen or so and put them in this red paper cup from the frat party that she was at last weekend for Sigma Chi Lu, but I was going to try and do some weird.
Do you mean like
handshake,
Alpha Beta Zeta from like
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
not maternity fraternity?
Yeah.
Right, what have you got?
This is awful because he's talking about a terror attack in France.
Oh, okay, let's choose one that's not.
Yeah.
Let's go to a couple. We're going to bend the rules this time, guys, because we made the rules.
There, Chris Swacker. Let's do that one. It's in inverted commas as well, so we'll read it out as if we are Chris Swacker, whoever he is. Yeah, it's 4 down, 3 down.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird looking at all our like friends and people who we follow, who actually follow Donald Trump. I'd love to know why they actually follow them. Dave Elliott, why do you follow Donald Trump?
Oh, I never
That's what
even
I
looked
wanna
at that
know.
too, yeah.
Roisin Dhu Comedy Club, why do you follow Donald Trump?
For the same reason that, well, we don't even follow him, but yeah. So who do you have? What's your voice?
Cockney Wheeler Dealer.
Right.
You gonna tell me who you have?
Oh,
or
I
Who's yours?
have an Australian chirpy chappy secret knicker sniffer.
All right, lovely. It's very close to what you do already. Just an Australian accent then.
Yeah. Right, you do yours first.
I went first last week, so I think it's only fair that you go first this week.
I don't care what you think of the president. It cannot bleed over to the FBI. Comey is confirming there is bias in the FBI. Chris Swacker.
You didn't even do one sniff there. There we go.
Wait, the knicker he's a secret snicker sniffer.
Ah, right. So he was in public there, was he? Just
Yeah, he was a chirpy chappy, but a secret knicker sniffer.
all right.
She was a chirpy chappy. I don't know why I'm making him a boy. Making her a boy.
Okay, Cockney. All right, guys. Huh? All right. I don't care what you think of it. I was almost Australian there.
It's hard when someone else has just went. I think that's why I feel after
Yeah.
doing yours.
I think that's right. That's what she said.
Try and go like Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders, which you haven't seen.
I don't care what you think of the president. It cannot bleed over to the FBI. Comey is confirming there is bias in the fucking FBI.
You bastard.
You're gonna fail just because you didn't finish the tweet. You didn't say who it was by.
Because you don't. It's not like at the end
It's
of us
part of the
talking, we go
tweet.
Sean Hegarty,
No, but it's part of his
Jonathan.
tweet.
Chris Swacker. There we go.
Who do you think should win that?
Let's give it to you. That's what she said. And then
I think
it's
so as well.
1-1 in the series. Fair play to you.
'Cause
Because it really ruins your career if you don't win these. Because I'm just a comedian, whereas you're a comedian and an actress. Do you know what I mean? So
Aye.
you need this for your
I
portfolio.
do need this for my
Yes.
portfolio.
Yeah.
I'm an artist now. I'm an architect with
You
a
have
portfolio.
just done
The thing I
the
told you off for
worst
last week,
Christmassy thing. She has just put the Quality Street Robber back in the Quality Street
which is
tin.
mad because that is what I said last week when you did it. I said to you, that's
Really?
like putting Quality Street Rappers back in the tin.
Right.
Oh my god! Right, so
There
there
we
we go.
go.
I won that one. Oh.
This episode's full of banter. I'm
2
really proud of
wins
this
for me
episode.
today.
2 wins?
Right, well I won both.
I thought it said 2 weddings, the
No.
way you sounded.
2 wins.
Do we have time for a room 101? Will we do it, or will we wrap this bad boy up?
We'll do a quick 101. Do you have one?
Yeah, I've got a room 101 here. I've got a jingle as well, like, so we obviously have to play the jingle, otherwise... Why am I doing all this? So let me see. There we go. We've got a room 101. Let's get it rocking, then we'll start.
It's time for room 101. Yeah, it's time for room 101. Yeah. It's time for room 101 on the podcast. Yeah, it's time for room 101. Yeah.
Check, I could wear these as earrings.
Yeah,
They would be nice, wouldn't they, for Christmas time?
yeah. And they're dearer than the cheap shit you have on most
I
of
don't
the day.
have any on right now. Anybody who's listening audio-wise, it's little mini baubles on our little mini Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice setup that we have here. I like it. It's better than the Christmas tree we had last week, where it was the top of it was cut off. Whereas
over
this
there.
is just
Oh, why?
this
But
is perfect. This one fits nicely in
what was
between
the
us.
top of that cut off in the video?
I think so. Yeah.
So room 101.
Room 101. Who's going first? I'll go first this time. You went first last time. So my room 101, something that I want to see completely abolished in the history of mankind and modern society, is when people start talking and then they muddle up their words and they go,
Oh, God. I hate that.
I despise that with a passion. Anyone who
Oh my
does that.
God.
As soon as they go, blah, blah, you should be allowed to stick a fucking rifle in
Yeah.
their mouth and just go.
Like what?
It's horrible.
It's a nervousness.
I hate
It's
it.
cringe, isn't it?
Blah, 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 blah.
So someone might be like, I was saying yesterday to my, I was saying yesterday, like, no.
I know.
Aye, that's a really good one.
I hate it.
That fries my
I
head.
physically hate it. Right, tell us your.
You say
runner-
fry my head outside of dairy? That
Yeah.
fries your head, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Just sometimes there's that many things that are just dairyisms that I can't figure out what's
No,
real and
it's
what's not.
Right, what's your runner-up?
My my runner up
Or what's your room 101? Obviously, I've won, but tell us yours. Go.
is when people ask for follow backs on Twitter.
Yeah.
When people tweet going, "Can you please follow me?" Like not to me, like to anybody. Like people tweet people going, "Oh, can you follow me back?" It's like,
I know,
why?
I know.
Why do you want that person to follow you back? Why do you want to force them? It's almost like, you know, why a man would want to pay a woman to have sex with him. It's like, why would you want to pay someone to follow you back? They're not doing it because they want to. Or enjoying it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, very true.
It's like someone following you back on Twitter. It's like, well, they didn't do it out of choice. You asked them. They're
Mm.
muting you.
I know. That's a weird one. I'm trying to think of an analogy of what you
I
could
had a good one.
compare that to.
I just had one.
I know, but a better one. Like it's.
Mine was good.
But you're not paying someone.
No, but you're asking them to
follow
do something that they wouldn't have wanted to have done out of their own enjoyment for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel really guilty sometimes for not following people, like good friends of mine or people who work in comedy, like on different platforms, because it's almost like I have you on this, I have you on that. I don't need. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to follow you on everything. It's just it's
Aye.
like, say if I find out that someone doesn't follow, like say if you don't follow me on Instagram, all right.
Oh, I
Do you
know.
what
It's
mean?
no big deal. I know.
It's,
Like
it's fantasy land anyway.
have unfollowed people on Instagram, or sorry, on Twitter and Instagram that I'm friends with and have no problem with and really like as a person. But maybe it's because they use their Twitter and Instagram for like work, or maybe like their fans or people who are interested in their work stuff, and maybe I'm not interested in their work stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just friends with them on a personal level. Do you know what I mean? And that's not meant to be an offensive. It's just meant to go, well, you know, if you're posting maybe your modelling photos only or stuff like that there, then maybe I need to see your photographs they got for, or do you know, where.
Let me know those people so I can follow them. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
So you can have that room 101 because what you said really annoys me too. Yeah, that does fry my head.
drives me mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know your room 101s as well in the comments. And
Is it when two people on a podcast ask you to go get an STI?
STD? STI's alright.
Is it?
Yeah, STDs. Well, they're both below the belt, but you know what I mean.
If you went to the doctor for both, you'd still get medicine, wouldn't you?
I do a joke, or I used to do a joke. I don't really do it anymore. Where I say, like, you know, if someone's talking about you on, or if it burns when you pee, does that mean somebody's talking about you on Jeremy Kyle? And I don't know if people got it or not. Do you know what I mean? It's obviously an STD joke where it's like, if your ears are burning, that means somebody's talking about
Yeah.
you. Whereas that was like the scummy version of that.
Yeah.
But there we
It
go.
works like.
What we will do, we will announce the winner right now in the comment section. So if you have entered the competition, if you've shared our this live broadcast, and if you have written in whatever STD you have in the
Yeah.
comments, then check the comments now and we will write under the person and hopefully tag them as well. And they are going to Pug Uglies tomorrow night to watch
Which
us
starts
do
at 9
stand-up.
o'clock, Belfast City Centre.
Does it start at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's across
Says
the
in-
road from BBC and Nando's. And what we probably should have said at the very start as well is only, like, obviously share the podcast, but don't put in your STD if you're not going to go to Belfast tomorrow
Aye,
night.
because it's
you get
pointless
people
you
and they're
winning
all,
tickets.
I'm in Kidderminster and you're all right.
Yeah.
Just
It's
you're
pointless.
obviously not going to go. So then we have to give the tickets to somebody else. So yeah.
All right.
Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. We're back next week and every single Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
This podcast is available in full, not only in video version, but also in audio version.
Yeah.
Search Sean Hegarty Podcasts on your app, your podcast app, and you will find it there. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the video, do whatever you need to do.
Peace out.